Hi guys, here's another video. I've got this Samsung American style fridge freezer and it's frozen over at the back here, and this is the cooler for the water, which I've dismantled and pulled it away there. That's full of ice, so because it's full of ice there's no water. The water dispenser doesn't dispense any water, so I've unscrewed it and just put it down to the side because at the back of the fridge there's a cooler here, and that has frozen over. So what I've done is got some black tape and a black bag, plastic bag and a bowl and a towel, because what I'm going to do is pour water down the back of the fridge and hopefully it'll just end up in this bowl here and not make a mess on the floor. As you see, the back section's bulged out and it's you can't close the fridge door because it's pushing the shelves out. So I've undone this back panel here, and what I've got to do now is pour hot water down the back. I have switched it off from the mains, and let me show you here. I'm just pouring hot water down the back to melt the ice, because the whole of this back section is completely frozen and full of ice. So this will take a while. So I'm just going to have to constantly pour hot water down the back and tip the water out of this container here. And you can see bits of ice swimming around, which have come off already. Okay, progress done. I've managed to remove enough ice so I can remove the cover a little bit and show you down the back. And as you can see, there's a big chunk of ice around the cooler, around the cooling element. And this cooling element is supposed to be fixed to the back of the machine, the fridge. You can see there, that's how much it's come away. So that'll have to be pushed back, and that's why the door couldn't close. Okay, so here you can see I'm still progressing with it, still defrosting it. There's a fan here, just got to make sure that's nice and free. And you can see me still pouring some hot water down the back to get this big chunk of ice off. And you just saw a big chunk fall out there. So I've got to get all of this ice off the elements. Let me show you here. I'm just pouring water down the back, and you can actually see the ice melting, freeing up the elements. And as I said before, the water will run down into the bowl and not make a mess on the floor, because I've used a tape and a bit of plastic in a bowl. Okay, so I'm going to show you here. I've managed to remove enough ice so I can remove this cover. I've undone the screws for it, 2 screws at the top, 2 screws at the bottom, and you can see the elements still got a bit of ice around the bottom, which I'm going to defrost also. Just carry on removing all of the ice. Little drainage at the bottom there, but it's blocked, which I'm going to unblock also.
Yeah.
Okay, I've put it all back together. You can see the shells are in now, and the door can close. And also now I'm able to get water from the dispenser, because I've defrosted the water tank also, or the coolant water cooler. So that pretty much concludes. Thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.